Of the Gab On Insurance series that really just about educating the consumer about what options they have when buying auto insurance. And unfortunately what's happening today is it has been truly treated as a commodity. People feel if they're paying too much, they're going to call around, see if they can get a better price. It's partly the issue with insurance companies themselves, as most of the marketing out there, advertising, has been come with us and save some money. The concern I have is sometimes you will get what you pay for, and not having a good look at what's important from a service side and what's important from a coverage side really is downplayed with getting a better price. And this really comes down to the three biggest mistakes that people make when buying auto insurance. And you know, there is no company out there that can offer you the best price, the best service, and the best coverage. So you need yourself to decide, hey, what do I want with respect to my insurance companies? Mistake number one that most people make is they really don't understand what they have at risk. And when I say that, it's a simple liability conversation that your insurance advisor should have with you, and it comes down to is what is at risk with respect to your personal assets. And don't be naive if you don't think the litigation lawyer on the other side of an accident or catastrophically injured somebody's not going to look at your personal assets, because they could be at risk. So you may be over or underinsured on the liability side, but without that conversation, you'll never really know. Mistake number two is just managing your deductibles. Obviously, with a higher deductible, you have more skin in the game, more risk that you're willing to take as a consumer. Insurance companies are going to like that, and they're going to work with you with a higher deductible. Most deductibles, and make sure that the only time your deductible comes into play is when you're in an at-fault accident. And what I find a lot of conversations about people, let's say they're in a single vehicle accident, maybe the roads are icy, they slip, they hit a pole, they're at fault. Single vehicle accident, maintain control of your vehicle, you're at fault. There might be $1,000, $900, maybe $1,500 damage to your vehicle. A lot of times, the consumer that I talk to, most times they will fix it themselves. Number one is they're worried about their rates going up because they have an at-fault record, at-fault accident on record, and they're probably right. And so if you're willing to fix your vehicle and put that kind of money out with respect to when you're at fault, why not be looking at a deductible of the same amount? Because that deductible will only come in play when you're in an at-fault accident. And if it's a catastrophic accident where your vehicle's totaled, then you're going to be out the same amount of money you would really be willing to pay if it's a small fender bender. Which really leads to mistake number three, and that is understanding your legacy discounts. I call them legacy discounts, and most companies have them. The longer you're with that company with respect to a good driving record, no traffic infractions, your discounts will continue to increase over the years. And to the point was, if I put an at-fault accident, I'm going to lose some of these discounts. You're absolutely right. So make sure you understand what those discounts are today, and what they're going to be at tomorrow and the next day and the next year type thing, and manage those. The concern I have is people jumping around to different insurance companies to get a better price. They're not going to take advantage of any of these legacy discounts, and over a 10-year period, they're probably going to be paying more with less coverage and less service with a lower price. So be very careful with respect to finding a lower price, and if you're not having these types of conversation with your insurance company, you're not getting the service you need, and you're not getting, most likely you're not getting the coverage you need. So I hope today helps you with respect to educating a little bit more on the auto insurance, and you do have some decisions to make, and it is more complicated than you may think. So with that said,